I've been walking around like God forgot my name, but truth is, I was the one hiding from the roll call. I kept praying for blessings with my hands still full of fear. But tonight I lay it all down. Because self-sabotage season, yeah, that chapter is closed. I used to shrink myself so small I could fit inside other people's comfort zones. I called it humility, but really it was fear, wearing a Sunday dress. I talked myself out of rooms I was already qualified to walk in. I dimmed my own light, then cried about the darkness. I blamed timing, blamed people, blamed storms, but deep down I knew I was the one pulling the plug on my own sunrise. I was praying for open doors while holding the door knob shut, begging for blessings. I wasn't emotionally available to receive, but I'm done rehearsing my own heartbreak. I'm done being the villain in my own story. I'm done calling survival home. Self-sabotage season is over.
Come on, people.
I'm stepping out of my own way. No more blocking what's been mine.
No more blocking yourself. Let's go.
I prayed for self-sabotage season is over, and I'm finally choosing me. I had to sit myself down like a sister I love but can't enable anymore. I said, girl, we can't keep doing this. Not if we wanna live, not if we wanna breathe, not if we wanna see the promise with our own eyes. I had to call out the patterns, the procrastination dressed up as perfection, the settling dressed up as loyalty, the silence dressed up as peace. I had to admit I was addicted to almost healed, almost ready, almost believing in myself, but almost don't birth blessings, almost don't break chains, almost don't build legacy. So I told the old me, thank you for surviving, but I'm choosing the version of me that's ready to live.
Ooh, it's time. It's time. It's time. It's time.
I'm stepping out of my own way. No more blocking what's been mine. No more running from the light. I prayed for self-sabotage season is over, and I'm finally choosing me.
What?
I
Who you
released
choosing?
the fear, I released the doubt, I released the lies. I told myself to stay small. I released the guilt for wanting more. I released the shame for taking too long. I released the version of me that didn't know how to receive love, how to hold joy, how to trust peace. I'm not fighting the world anymore.
I'm not fighting you no
for
more.
myself, and
I'm accepting me now.
I'm winning. Now watch me rise without apologizing for the altitude. Watch me walk in rooms like I belong there, because I do. Watch me love myself like it's a commandment. Watch me open my hands and finally make room for everything with my name on it. I'm alive now, I'm available now, I'm ready now. This is my season of receiving.
Ooh, it's
This
your
is my
season.
of returning
Your
to
time.
myself.
Your time.
This
You
is
ain't got
my
to wait no more.
season of overflow.
Stop waiting.
Because self-sabotage season,
Self-sabotage season is over, baby. Over, baby.
it's over.
It's over.
And I'm just getting started. I'm not blocking blessings.
because I deserve
I just had to get out of my own way.
Tell them. Just get out of your own way, baby. That's all we're doing today. Self-sabotage season is over. And we are getting back into what is called the power position. We are getting into that space that makes you recognize who you are as this divine gift that God has given us, because you are a divine gift, not a little bit of a gift. You're the whole gift, the big gift, the sweet gift. You're the whole shebang, honey. The whole thing. The whole gift, the big gift, the sweet gift. You're the whole shebang, honey. I had to let that echo itself out. I love that. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And so today, y'all, I wanted to talk to you about another word. You know, these days, breaking down these words have really allowed for me specifically to get a lot of clarity. Because we use words and half the time we don't even know what the hell they mean. To get a lot of clarity. We don't even know what half the words mean because we're just talking. We're just saying things. And so in this energy today, I wanted to talk to you guys about the word thought. That word thought. Oh, I thought this and I thought that, right? Thought being the, what is it, the past tense of think? I was thinking and I thought, right? But the word thought is a cognitive process and mental act. A cognitive process and a mental act that creates manipulates ideas, representations, and information. It serves as the bridge between internal mental states and external stimuli. See, not an external mental state, external stimuli. And it also refers to the past tense of think. Oh, my tongue and my teeth be hitting. Past tense, it's the touching of the tongue that I sometimes have to catch myself, y'all. Sound like the putty cat. All right, let me stop playing. But that's something that we need to understand what thought is. Thought is a cognitive process. It is something that you are aware of it. Your thought is not something that you're not aware of. You are always fully aware of the thoughts that are coming into your head. Now, what you have to do is allow yourself to take that cognitive process and that mental act and start to manipulate your ideas. So if your idea is shitty, put it into something positive, because you are in tune with those thoughts. Your thoughts don't just free reign. Your thoughts come up so that you have control over them. So the ones that are negative, you can manipulate them into something better. Well, you know what? Well, broke isn't for me. So because I don't like broke, you know what? Let me go with rich. Let me go with wealthy. Let me go with healthy. Let me go with the things that serve me in my highest good. Let me go with the things that make me feel special as a person. So you get to manipulate those ideas. I mean, you're manipulating good ones into negative ones. You might as well manipulate good negative ones into good ones. And then your representations. Your representations. What does your thought say about you? How do you represent yourself? Because that is a big key in this thing. When you are in a state of thought and bringing that energy through, you are also moving, because if you, I thought he was an asshole. I thought that he was being mean to me. I thought that he took my money. So there is a representation that now comes with that because you're going to be moving a certain way, ain't you? You will be moving a certain way. You will have a guard up. You will have something dealing with how you've represented this person and how you represent yourself in this thought. You didn't know all of this was entailed in there, did you? When you start to really realize the power of what it is that you are dealing with, when you start to really understand the power of who you are, you really start to have a different clarity within yourself, because that's all they've ever wanted you to have was a different clarity within yourself, so that you can start to really have a better understanding on how to control your life. When you start to understand that that's all it is, a thought is a cognitive process and mental act that creates or manipulates ideas, representations, or information. You're doing that all day, every day. You're doing that all day, every day. We use the word think. That is, I think. That is in the present moment. When we use the word thought, we're bringing the past in. And you remember I said the past, the present, and the future is all happening simultaneously right now. You're not dealing with the past from some other place. You're not dealing with the future from some other place. You're dealing with it from right now. So you're dealing with what you thought, right? Which is a manipulation of ideas, representations, or information, right? It's the bridge between your internal, what you think, and the way the world is showing you what you thought. That's the external stimuli. The external stimuli is me stepping on your foot, me cussing you out, me cutting you off in traffic, your government, your household. That's your external stimuli. Your teachers, your places, your things, those are your external stimuli. And when you're dealing with the internal mental state, your internal mental state is being dictated by what you thought from the past and what you think from what you see in your present moment. Both of those things are going to dictate your future. Your future is always from this present moment. So everything from this present moment right now is your future. All that unknown that you don't know, that's your future. But everything that you thought and everything that you think is creating that future. And everything that you thought, the world is now expressing back to you. The world is giving you that external stimuli that you may not like. You may not like that person treating you badly. You may not like that person cutting you off or cussing you out or cheating on you. You may not like it, but I need you to know they are the external stimuli of your internal mental process. That state of mind that you stay in, that conversation that you constantly having, you stay looking for that. You stay looking for him to find out who he might be cheating with. So guess what? You kept yourself in that mental state. You keeping yourself in that mental state has created this energy for you on the outside world. Oh, well, I think I seen something on his phone, or somebody said something. Your external stimuli is dealing with all that that's reeling around in your head. All that is reeling around in your head. That's what you're getting. That's what you're getting. You understand? Like that is what is manifesting for you. And you might think, oh, well, if I change the outside, if I change the external stimuli, that I get what I need. No. No. every single solitary thing that you want to change in your life. If you want to change anything on the external, any facet of your life that you want to change on the external, you must do on the internal. You have to change your internal mental state. Your internal mental state ties into your thought. It is a cognitive process because you are building this. You are running this thing. You are always cognitive of the thoughts that are in your head. You are always very aware of the thoughts that are playing out in your head. But now here's the thing. You get to take that mental act because it's a process and act. Process, you're playing it out. Act, you're doing something. So it's a process and an act that you have created through manipulation of ideas or thoughts or representations or information. You are taking these things and you are playing them out how you want them to play. I could be the best, nicest person in the world, but because you see me as an asshole, you ain't getting over that. You're not getting over this. And this is creating the external stimuli that you're dealing with right now. This is why we speak so much about change your mind, change your mind, change your mind. Change your mind, change your life. Change your mind, change your life. There's a reason why that just keeps beating in your head. Because it's you. It's you. It's you that's allowing this thing to play around, play around, play around, play around. It's you that's giving all this power to this thing. It's you. It's you that's jumping on that hamster wheel and going. Because everything that you are dealing with in your life is dealing with the internal mental state. The way you deal with people, the way you feel about people, every single thing deals with what you have internalized about that person. So I was talking to this new friend that I met over the weekend, beautiful fella named Richard. And Richard is dating one of my girlfriends. One of my peoples. I'm working on taking that friend word out. Just to end. He's dating one of my peoples. And we were having such a powerful conversation. And we were talking about how things get stored up even as a child. So it's like 0 to 2, 2 to 5, right? You go from 5 to 9, really, because when you hit that 10 to 13, that's a whole different ball game. That 13 to 16 is a different ball game. And we were talking about how we internalize things, right? So a child might see you arguing. You might think, oh, well, it's just a baby. It's just a baby. Does it even understand what's happening? Does it understand what we're saying? Does it understand any of that energy? Does it even understand what we're doing in this physical realm? It don't understand that. You would think. But that child internalized. I remember watching my daughter watch me when I used to get a little bit tossed up. And I remember one time, my daughter's father pushed me so hard that I fell over the chair. Like he pushed me and knocked me over the chair. And I fell over the chair and I was looking like Cassie in that fucking, in that Puffy video. Just laid there balled up. Not sure what was going to happen, but I knew if I balled up right, whatever hit I get after this, I'll be okay. Because if I ball myself up right, so you can't hit my organs, you can't hit my face. This is all playing out in my fucking mind right now. And I looked up at my daughter. And the disgust that was on my fucking daughter's face. She was only about 3-4 months old. About 3-4 months old. And He's holding her in his arm. And she's looking at me with this grimace and this face like, ew, ew. And from there, I said I would never let myself be abused in front. Well, I never let myself be abused again. But I would never let my daughter see that because I saw her absorb that. She was so fucking disgusted with looking at me. She was so disgusted. And it was something that my daughter didn't allow herself to show emotion, even from a baby. If she wanted to smile or give you love, she'd turn her fucking face, smile, get that energy for herself, and then turn back at you. She never wanted to show you. It was like the wolves, it was like the whales in captivity. I'm not going to show you the source of my strength or the source of my weaknesses. I'm not showing you shit. You gonna get ice cold. That's what you gonna get. You getting grill face. And I watched how, I think my daughter was like about 1.5 years. Now let me show you how this abuse absorbed into her head. Because when my daughter was about 1.5 years, I was talking to her and I was telling her something and I was like, yo, because she went to slap me. And I said, yo, if you slap me, little girl, I will fuck you up. Like, I was really like, yo, you better put your little hand down. My daughter slapped the shit out of me. She didn't give a fuck. She slapped me anyway. I gave her all the threats. I gave her all the talk. I gave her all of that. You better not. No. And she just hauled off and slapped the shit out of me. And that same face that I saw her give to me when she was about 3 months, I saw her give to me in that moment. Like you being a fucking weak stain. You're being a weak stain. Wake the fuck up, Ma. Wake up. And I didn't realize it then as much as I realize it now. I went through so much abuse in my life that I had become very comfortable with it. From mental, physical, sexual, I've only, and I won't say I've only, but most of my memories have abuse in it. As early as I can remember. Somehow, some way, somebody was always banging at me. If they weren't hitting me, they would do it. They were mentally just abuse was there. But you see, that little girl that I had, that daughter of mine who was looking at me like, you fucking victim. Ugh. That daughter of mine was who led me into the woman that I am right now. 21 years later, she's led me into this woman with a voice and with a fortitude that has released so much of my fears, so much of my anger, so much of my limitations, just because I never wanted to see that look on her fucking face again. I never wanted to see that level of disgust come off my child's face again looking at me. So I did what I needed to do to make sure that that face I would never see that face again. But it wasn't an external thing that I had to do. That external stimuli of my daughter watching me like a stain as I allowed myself to get abused, to the point where she was like, oh, well, you allow yourself to get abused, I could give you some too. You see that energy right there? Because I was letting myself get abused in all kinds of ways at that time. And nobody was abusing me worse than me. I'm going to tell you that right now. Nobody was doing me dirtier than I was doing me. I called myself more names than names could have been called. This is the internal energy was so dark that the external stimuli was only abuse. And I could have blamed the external world. I could have said, look how you guys are abusing me. I had fingers to point. I had names. I had people I could have put all that on. I did. I had every excuse in the book. But you know what I didn't do? I didn't take it and put it on them. I started working on me. And it was a deity called Kuan Yin. She is a deity that helps you to find your peace and find your internal self-worth. And I was a Buddhist at the time. I was going through all my pilgrimage and, you know what I'm saying, talking to the archangels and the angels and the ascended masters. And, I was getting into all the realms of the new age and the thoughts and the this. I was getting into it. I was in it. So Kuan Yin started to come. And I was like, all right, Kuan Yin, I ain't calling on Jesus right now. I ain't calling on nobody else. I'm calling on you, Kuan. What's up, mama? And Kuan Yin represents the color of orange, which represents the sacral chakra, represents your self-worth, your self-love, your self-healing, and how you see the world and how you treat the world through your own circumstances. That's what Kuan Yin represents. And so I started having to build that self-worth. I had to start taking this thing internally. Because the external and what she was showing me is that the more you love yourself, Tasha, the more you see yourself, the more you honor yourself, the more you take care of yourself, the more you take control over you, better this shit's gonna come. And me and Kuan Yin have been working with each other for a better half of 18 years. The better half of 18 years, cognitively, by the way. Cognitively aware. I've been aware of Kuan Yin and asking for that help on that spiritual level, because guess what? Everything that you've ever heard of does exist. It does. Because once it was in our mind, and once we internalized it and made it real for ourselves, it came into the world. External stimuli, it showed up. Oh, yes, it did. It showed up. And it may not have showed up in your life, but it damn sure went 6 degrees of separation to somebody that you know. Somebody that knows somebody and 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 knows somebody that you know experience what you brought into the world. Just in case you didn't experience it yourself. That's how that shit worked. And watching that energy and seeing, Kuan Yin said, look, girl, we're not going to let you do this no more. I'm not going to let you get banged up. I'm done with you allowing yourself to think that you ain't shit. I'm done with you thinking that you ain't shit, girl. I'm done with you thinking that you're a loser, that you have no purpose here, that you're not a good mother, a good friend, a good daughter, that because you don't have this kind of money or that kind of, huh? We got to stop you. We got to take you out of that. So how did she work with me? She didn't work with me by changing the external stimuli. It was through thought. Through changing my thought. Through working diligently on how I think. Because the only way that my life has changed, the only way that my life has made any progress, any movement at all, is because I keep having to change my mind. I keep having to change my thought process. I keep having to change the way I think, which keeps me in consistency with the way I thought, which will allow me to manifest for the future. think, thought, manifest. That's the process of how this thing works. What you're thinking is going to become your external stimuli. So what you think is what you thought. What you thought is what you get, because that's what you manifest. So what you think is what you thought, what you manifest. Think, thought, manifest. That's the process of that shit right there. You think it. Once you are thinking it, it becomes a thought. You get it? Because the past is intertwined with the present, and the present is intertwined with the future. So it's all omnipresent. So everything that you think becomes a thought, and every thought becomes a manifestation. So when you think, you thought, you manifest. Do we understand this? Do we get this? Can I get a yes? Can y'all put it in the chat for me? Let me see who's in here. Think, thought, manifest. That's the process. It is a literal easy. You got it. You got it. It's not like a domino effect. It is a domino effect. What I think becomes my thoughts. What I thought becomes a manifestation. What I think, I thought, I manifest. You think it, you thought it, you manifesting it. And hey, y'all, I keep telling y'all, that's good, bad, or what we consider to be ugly. I'm the only person in the room. I didn't see nobody else put think, thought, manifest. I need some crowd participation, y'all. If I could get a little crowd participation, that'd be wonderful. Facebook, YouTube, TikTok. A little crowd participation. Think, thought, manifest. Think, thought, manifest. That's how you're going. That's the process. Because thought is the past tense of think. So whatever you think automatically becomes a thought. What you think automatically becomes a thought, and it automatically starts to become external stimuli, which is your manifestation. Y'all get it? I feel like y'all got it this time. So when they say, pay attention to what you think, pay attention to what you think, pay attention to what you think, it's vital. That's why I played that song. Self-sabotage season is over. Because nobody's fucking sabotaging you. Nobody's doing it to you. You are the one giving that thing power. Because you are thinking it. You have now absorbed it, so it's now become a thought. Now it's a cognitive process. Now you're protecting yourself from it. Now you're like, oh, well, he did this and that did that. And now it's become a process. Now it's going to become part of your external stimuli because you're internalizing it in your mental state. You are taking on that abuse. You are taking on that lack. You are taking on that shame. You are taking it on, and you are making it part of who you are. And because you're making it part of who you are, it starts to shift everything for you. It's shifting everything for you. Different alignment, baby. Different alignment. Different alignment. And so you want to allow yourself to stop self-sabotaging yourself. And how you're going to do that? You got to change the internal mental state. Kuan Yin can help you with that if y'all need help. And that will change your external stimuli. That will change all the stuff that's stimulating you back into those processes. You are getting it now, my sisters, my brothers. We are here. We are here. The watering hole has opened up itself wide, wide, wide now, and we are here. We are giving birth to the new life now. You have come back to zero. You have come back to zero. That is it. And the Indian said he's the one that made the zero. He's the one that made it. Indian man is the one that made the zero. That is the one. The brown man is the one that did this whole thing to us. And he is saying, come back down to zero now. Take it all away. Take it. Take it all away now. And as you take it, you're going to find everything is going to be very good for you. Because when you get back to zero, like, you can add your own one, you can add your own two, you can do what you want with it. Come, come. Come, come. You love it. I love it too. I love it very much. I think it's wonderful. I think it's very nice, very special. We are getting back down to zero. We have it. We have it. My sisters, my brothers, we have it now. Hey, paisan. Hey, fangul. We have it, my friend. To all Hispanic people in the house, I just want to tell you I love you. I love you, and I want to tell you that we have it. My brother, my sister, we have it now. We don't need to do nothing else. Nothing. Papi, mommy, nothing. We get back down to zero, and that is it, man. We are going to change the external stimuli. Rotted. Let me tell you, say, we are going to change things, Just turn off the light, flick it back on, and look how nice things get. You can come down to Jamaica anytime you want and sit down in the sun. And bask in the light. Bask in the light. That's what we want on to do. Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice. And that me want no. Okay, guys. That's what we're doing today, guys. We are like bringing it in. Okay? And we're like working on ourselves, because I feel like that's a pilgrimage that a lot of people don't want to do. And like, if we could just take our time and like, it's us, it's love, it's me, it's you. Okay. So like that's what we're doing for the rest of the day. Okay. It's like, I love me, and that's it. And it's like, fuck everyone else who does not feel the same vibe as you. Like, burr. We are clocking this shit today, honey. We doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it well. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. Yeehaw! We going all the way, man. We going everywhere all in one go now. We're going down, now. Everywhere. Doesn't matter if you're black or white. It don't matter. You have power right now. You got power right now. What y'all doing with it? Divine authority. I love the fact that you show up. Just as I said, you have the power. What you gonna do with it? And then divine authority walks in the room. Look, you can't make this stuff up. You can't make it up. And then Eric shows up. Your name means complete ruler. Do you guys get that your whole energy is about taking control? Your whole energy is about, I'm the fucking head cheese in this piece. You the big dog in your life, holding the mic like it owes me money. You the big dog. Nah, fuck that. We ain't no dogs. We wolves. Oh! We wolves in this bitch. We ain't dogs, because, dogs come from the wolves. We might as well just go all the way up to the top. We the wolf. You know what I'm saying? We stay stuck together. We're loyal to each other. We make sure that we honor the old. This is the lifestyle of the wolf. The wolf, the older, takes the lead to set the pace. We have to let the older take the lead to set the pace. Learn from their mistakes. Learn from their progression. Learn from everything. Don't just be like, fuck it, we reject you. No, don't reject the past, because the past is still in the future. It's still in our present because we're still dealing with some shit now. So don't reject it, heal it. Don't reject it, transform it. Don't reject it, manipulate it. Change it into something else. I go back and I look at some of the things that I've been through in my life and I find something good in that time. Change that energy up. I don't have to only remember the trauma that happened at that time. I was living a whole life at that time. I know something good came. I don't have to only hold on to the trauma. So every time you're looking at trauma in your life, every time you're looking at that thought, that thing that just makes it so in you. Well, Faith, I appreciate you, honey. Thank you. I appreciate that. When we start to really allow ourselves to take the power that we have, that internal mental state, we have power over the external stimuli. It is in the word. That's the definition of what it means. Now, what are we going to do with it? That's the question. You now know you have power over your thoughts. You know you have power over your states. You know you have power over your actions. You know you have power over this. What are you going to do with it? What you going to do with it? You going to play it small? Like, what you going to do with this thing? They kept on asking me for about the last 20 years. For at least the last 20 years, they're like, Taja, when are you going to build a church? Taja, when are you going to share your word? When are you going to get all this stuff in your head out? And I was like, they don't want me in nobody church, girl. They don't want me in nobody pulpit because I cuss. Me and Mary Jane is very close. I do things that wouldn't consider me part of their perfect system. And then I started seeing the cussing preacher. How he just be saying fuck all up on the down, all up in the congregation. I was like, oh shit, look at this. So there is people out there who've taken the initiative to give the word and still be themselves. And so that was a beautiful representation. I saw him maybe I'd say about 10 years now. And I was like, okay, God, so I could do this. So I started speaking. I started doing it. Now I realized here I am. This is it. This is the thing. This is what I've been working on for the last 20 years, right here. I am God's success project. This is what I've been working on right here for the last 20 years. I've called it so many different things. I've tried to do it through many different ways. But there was always a thought that, Taja, you have to share this with the world. You must share what I have given you with the world. How do I do that? How do I do that? And God said, just do what I do and keep talking. You'll be all right. Just do what I do. Just talk to them. I watch how we're listening to Rev Ike. He died in 2009, I believe. We're in 2026, and a lot of people are just being introduced to him for the first time. So many people are being introduced to him for the first time. And I've been doing this, talking, reading, giving. I've been doing this shit in and out for the last almost Going to be for the last 28 years, because when I was 20 is when this shit kicked in. And for the last 28 years, I've been part of this hum of getting you guys back into order, of taking God's instructions and sharing them with you, because sometimes y'all don't hear it for yourself. And that has led me into this space. And sometimes it'd be a little bit daunting when I see it. Damn, we don't really, the numbers may not be building the way I want them to build. But that's okay. That's all right, because you got to start from somewhere. And I've started, and I appreciate what God has given me to share with you guys so far. But I had to get out of my own way. I literally had to get out of my own way. And this is what I want to help you guys do every day. I want to help you understand through everything that I learn, through everything that I pick up, through everything that I've experienced, and through everything that I continue to learn, experience, and do. Me coming here every day is a real part of making sure to change that internal mental state so that this external stimuli gets better and better and better. And so as I change that state, here we are. So that it gets better and better and better. Not just for me, because it ain't no fun if my homies can't, huh? It ain't no fun if I'm doing this by myself. I don't think I should be doing this by myself. I think there's too many people in this world that need this energy. And if it's 5 of y'all that come and get it every day and use your intuition and come sit down and get this, then I'm so grateful for you. I'm so grateful for you taking the time to allow yourself to align back to the truth that you are God's success project. And then do the work. Because in order to do the work, you have to have a level of acceptance. You have to accept that, hey, wait, you know what? I am something. I am somebody. That's the first step in thinking, first step in thought. I'm telling you, you got to, it's steps. Think, thought, manifest. Because you're thinking it, and as you're thinking it, it becomes the past. You guys understand that, right? As you're thinking it, it becomes the past. And as you're thinking it, it becomes the future. And that is not a riddle. That is not a parable. That is not something that they want you to try to figure out. No, baby. That is what it is. Period. In this present moment, everything that we've spoken about is already the past. So some of you guys are going to be, thinking about it, melding it, getting it in, like, damn, what she said is true. So that becomes a thought. Because it's now the past. It instantly becomes the past. But now how you feed it. How did you feel about it? Did you love it? What did you do? What energy came through that? Now that is your future. Because what you think, you're going to be thoughting. That's not a word, but that's what it is. You're going to be using those thoughts. That past, you're going to be bringing that past back into what you think. And that what you think is going to create your tomorrow, your next second. So everything, y'all, is omnipresent. Isn't that? Oh, it's so fucked up. It is so. Whew. Hey, look, when I be getting these epiphanies and shit, and it be like connecting with my bloodstream and it be connecting with everything, like, look, like every hair is standing up on my body as I'm talking to y'all. This ain't just activating you, this is activating me too. This ain't just activating you. This ain't just about you. It's about all of us. Because if it's making me feel this way as I'm talking to you, I could only imagine what it's doing to y'all on your side. Like, oh my God, for real. Like, hey, look, I love a good epiphany session. And if these epiphanies is coming to me this strong today, and the good Lord got me standing up on end, look at these damn hairs. I don't know if you can see them. I mean, they standing. All my portholes is big, big, big. Because when you realize what omnipresence means for real, and you realize that that omnipresence includes you. The omnipresence that is includes you. So if it includes you, that you means that you become what? Omnipresent. Because you were birthed from omnipresence. You were birthed from everything. You are a full encompassment. Your fingerprint. If you look at a tree, it's if you look at a tree, it's the way we grow. If you look at a tree, it's our lungs, and it's everything on this planet matches us. From the way our hair grows to the coxswain in your ear matches all. We are omnipresent with this whole thing. Woo! Hot diggity dog. We are omnipresent with this whole thing. Which means that your past, your present, your future, all happening right now. What do you want to do with it? Are you going to change the way you think, so you change the way you thought, so you change the way you manifest? Because the way you think is the way you thought, and it's the way you manifest. It's like pick a side. Pick a side. I decided I was going on the yes, the on, the in, the do. I picked a side. I picked a side. My side is wealth, health, rich, powerful, love, heard, seen. That's the side that I decided to pick. I picked that side. And I've worked on changing my thoughts, because that's my past. Remember, your past is only your thoughts, because here's the thing, you're never physically repeating it. So it's only here. Oh my God. Ooh, this is a big one today. Ooh, this is a big one today. I hope y'all are picking up what is being put down. Can y'all tell me if y'all picking it up? Look, just put picking it up, Tasha. Just put it in there. Picking it up. Just put picking it up. I need to know that y'all are picking this energy up, because I'm putting it down. I'm picking it up. And thank you, God, for letting me be able to pick it up. Thank you, Mother, for letting me be able to pick it up. Thank you for letting me pick it up. Because what we picking up right now is going to change what we've been putting down. You are never repeating anything. Even if I'm drinking from this cup every day, it is not, the energy is different. The water's different. Might be a different temperature. It might be hotter, might be colder, might be, it's different. You're never doing it again. But I have a thought about this cup. Y'all like my cup? I got a thought about this cup though. Oh, I remember when I was drinking my cocoa in this cup. I remember I can remember what I put in the cup. I can remember if I scolded myself with it. I can remember. But I'm never repeating that action again. I'll never do it that way, the exact way. You'll never do it again. How many Tuesdays have you repeated in your life? But every fucking Tuesday had its own thing, didn't it? And then there's some people that would just chalk up the whole day, be like, I hate Mondays. Cross that out. I love Mondays. Right? You put one whole day. You take one whole day, and now you've made that one day in a series of, maybe you got 50 years left. A series of 50 years of Mondays your ass have just made fucked up because you had one bad Monday and have made every Monday pay for it since. But I want you to know you're doing it in the present. You're doing it in the present because you're bringing a thought that happened from your past. You're dealing with it right now and creating your future from it. Think, thought, manifest. I need y'all to understand the power that you have and to start utilizing it properly. You have to start utilizing your power properly, baby. You're not utilizing it properly. You're not. Because you still think that you're on repeat. You're not on repeat, my love. You're not on repeat. I did that before. Yeah, you did. You did that before. Here's the words. I did that before. You did that before. Even if you're doing it right now, it's different. You know how many Mary Janes I've had in my life? Everyone has been different. When I think about every element of this life, nothing is been repeated. It might look like it's been repeated, but it's just that. It's manipulating the idea. You've manipulated yourself to think that you're doing this over. But you're not. Every day, brand new. Every moment, brand new. We're not repeating nothing. Nothing. You're not on repeat. Whenever you're dealing with the re-part, that's because you're going back. This is where now we can get into the wood now. Now we can get into the word. You remember Lot's wife? You remember Lot's wife? Lot's wife is a representation of thought. Remember, to me, when Rev Ike said the Bible was all about mental conditioning, it really is. It's all about mental conditioning. Because when I look at Lot's wife, and I look at the story of Lot, God was wiping out that town. He was wiping out the past. He was wiping it all out. He was giving you a clean slate. This is what he gives us every single day. And we get to take our family and our friends and our neighbors along with us on this fucking journey. So Lot was taking his family with him. Because your family is the thoughts that you sit down and you absorb and you take in. Because look, each one of your family members, if you look at one of your families right now, they all represent some facet of you. Whether it's your ignorance or your funniness or your sadness or your this or your that, everybody around you represents some facet of you. Period. And so when you look at this whole grouping, when you look at this whole energy, and you start to really let it play itself out, you're going to have to manipulate, not the outside world. You're going to have to manipulate those ideas that no longer serve you. You're going to have to manipulate that energy that says you're a loser or a liar or that you hate Mondays, or you're going to have to manipulate yourself initially into this thing. Especially if you got a strong idea that has been holding you back, you're going to have to do some serious work on that. And you're going to have to manipulate that idea. You're going to have to shift that thing. And I'm telling you, I know you have the power to do it. You have the power right now to change your life in ways that we're playing with it, y'all. We keep playing. We keep playing with this power, not realizing that you are the one in control of your life. And I know when we say that, it sounds so hairy-fairy, but it is. From the way you think. The way you think is your thoughts. That is your cognitive energy. And so when God was sending Lot out, and God was saying, Lot, go. I'm about to destroy this whole set. And look, it's Lot. His name was Lot. When you're dealing with a lot, you're dealing with a grouping. You're dealing with a patch of something. Correct? Am I wrong? You know me. I'm going to go look up that fucking word. Let's go and look up the word lot. I want to go and look up the word lot. I'm going to look it up before I even finish. I want to know what the word lot means in the English language. Lot. Lot is a versatile word with several distinct meanings depending on context. A large quantity, a piece of land, a random selection, or one's fate. That's interesting. Or one's fate. So let's go and look at where it talks about your fate. That's your destiny and life circumstances. Let's look at what they say Lot represents there. Fate or fortune, a poetic or philosophical term for a person's life condition, luck, or destiny. Okay, so your lot is tied into your life condition, what we call luck, or your destiny, right? And Lot was being removed from the land, right? Lot was being removed from the land. What was being left was being destroyed, wiped out. And I sent you and your family, your wife and your children, out of this land, out of those thought processes, out of that life condition. I'm sending you out of that life condition. I'm sending you out. I'm taking you away from this random selection that you have now randomized and put yourself in. I'm taking you out of this. And I'm going to destroy that land. And all I'm asking you guys not to do, the only request that Lot and his family was given was don't look back. Only request. Just don't look back. But you see your thought processes? That's why you're being asked to change them. Because when you change them, you won't look back. So when I take you out of that suffering, I don't want you to put yourself back into another level of suffering, because where you are, hello, there you are. So if you think that you talk like you're calling yourself a piece of shit every day, you think that you're going to leave New York calling yourself a piece of shit, go all the way to Texas calling yourself a piece of shit, and not experience the exact same things? I'm telling you, you lying to yourself, honey. You're going to experience the same man, same circumstances, same bullies at work, same money. You're going to experience the same thing because you keep looking back. Remember, all you have is now. So if you're dealing with the now, are you looking back? No. Why are you looking back? I'm dealing with myself right now. So if I'm dealing with myself right now, that's some things to work on. When you're dealing with yourself right now and that thought comes up that doesn't serve you, you're going to do what God did for Lot. You're going to burn that shit down. You get to burn that damn Lot down. You get to get rid of that energy out of yourself. You get to remove it. And as you're removing it, what are you being asked to always never do? Don't look back. So that's saying I take 3 steps forward and 5 steps back. You're fucking up. Because every time you go back from a place that you've moved forward from, every time you look backward and you make it still part of your life, you're still making it an excuse. You're still making it, oh, well, I can't do this because, and I can't do that because, and I can't do that because. All of those things become your past. And what happened to Lot's wife when she turned? What happened to Lot's wife when she turned around? What happened to her? Lot's wife turned into a pillar of salt. She turned around and got frozen in the past. Now, why did she turn into a pillar of salt? Do you guys know what salt does? Do you know that salt is the original preserver? You guys know that salt is the original preserver, right? So when she turned into a pillar of salt, God was saying to her, every time you turn back around, every time you focus on that negative thing, every time you focus on that thing from the past, every time you go back into the past and make it your now, you are doing what? You are preserving that energy because you are taking it from yesterday and you're bringing it till now. So you are preserving it. Once you preserve that negativity, it's got to do what? Play out in your life. So then what do? You get stuck again, don't you? Oh, I don't understand why I keep getting stuck in these type of relationships. Why do I keep getting stuck in these type of jobs? You keep getting stuck in it because your ass keeps going. You keep looking backward. You ain't a fucking owl. You don't have no 360 on your shit. And I ain't never seen a person be able to move forward properly looking backward. Try to walk forward and see if you ain't gonna walk into some shit because you can't see what you're doing. Because you can't see what you're doing. Hello? Knock, knock, knock. I know somebody's there. I just hope that y'all got y'all ear to the door and y'all listening right. Because here's the thing. You ain't got to knock. The door is open. Walk the fuck in. You ain't got to knock. The door is open. The door is open. And all they're asking you to do is keep moving forward. Today is Tuesday. Make it a new Tuesday. Make it the best brand new Tuesday you've ever experienced. When you drink that water today, don't think, oh, I drink water every day. No, taste that water you're drinking right now. Taste this water you drinking right now. Deal with what you are having right now. Don't think about that relationship from 10 years ago. Think about what you're dealing with. Who are you right now? Because you're not even the same person you were 10 years ago. So why the fuck are you even focusing on the 10-year-old past you when you're not even that guy anymore? You don't even represent that energy anymore. You haven't lived in that energy in how long? You're not that person no more. The fuck we doing here? You not that person no more. Nope, wrong side. You not that person no more. Where you going, Negro? Like, where the hell you going? You are not that person anymore. And as much as you would like to keep beating yourself up for some past, for some yesterday, for some, you're not that anymore anyway. So why the fuck do you keep turning around and preserving stuff that you don't want? All right, you've been cheated on. Move on. So you're gonna hold me responsible for some shit that happened yesterday and fuck this beautiful relationship up? I told my friend the other day about Beautiful Richard. I told her, I said, look, if anybody gonna fuck this up, it's gonna be you. Don't fuck it up. Because I'm telling you, you fuck this relationship up, I'm not going to be on your side with this, honey, because you still looking back at the past, and I need you to deal with what God has given you right now. And what God has given you right now is the respect you never had, the love that you felt you never had, the generosity, the putting you on the pedestal that you wish you've always had. I'm giving it to you right now. Don't fucking look back. Don't look back. Appreciate what I'm giving you right now. I'm giving you that abundance. Why are you looking back at a past where you didn't have abundance? You have money right now. Why are you looking at it yesterday where you didn't have it? That's how you keep bringing yesterday into today, fucking up your tomorrow. Because it's all happening right now. So if you're focusing on your lack of yesterday, what do you think you're doing for tomorrow? You think you're bringing abundance in tomorrow if you're talking about lack from today or yesterday? Come on now. That's why you're consistently being asked, change your mind, change your mind, change your life, change your thoughts, change the way you think. That's why you keep being asked to do that. Because here's the thing, when you stubbed your toe on that table last week and you're talking about how you stubbed your toe on that table, you didn't stub your toe every day. But you stubbed your toe on that table, and now that table is your enemy because you stubbed your toe on it once. No, it's called either move the table or pay the hell attention and move on. Learn the lesson. How did you stub your toe? The table didn't fucking come and stub you. You were the one moving. You were the one moving. So why don't you make some different moves? Oh my God, I am talking. The congregation is getting you are getting some wahala today. Ooh. Oh my word. Oh my God. Y'all are getting it from me today. Oh Jesus. Thank you. Buddha, thank you. Kuan Yin, thank you, girl. Thank you all of heaven for coming down and letting these people get it today. They want you to know you are a powerhouse. Ooh, let's talk about them numbers. ASAP, as soon as I saw you, it was like, ooh, let's talk about these numbers right here. You see, ASAP, you started some shit. And I'm a person, I don't mind giving it to y'all. Don't waste the energy, though. Don't waste what you're getting, though. You better take this stuff and you better ride it. You better ride it. My pony. You better jump on that thing. So there's a number that came up, and that was user, and your number was hella long, but there was a number in the midst of your number. And I get it because, oh my God, it's right on point, especially for today. We're 7-7. We're 7-7-10. And if you add 1 and 0, we get 1. So we could look at 717. We could look at 771. We could look at 177. But it's interesting that this number came up. And it is 717. So that 10 breaks down into the 1. You're the 1. This whole year is about you. Nobody else. Everybody is having their year, their experience of this year. It's about you. You're the 1. And you're in the core of this thing right now. So 717. And what am I talking about? Your thoughts, which represents your internal mental state. Because that's all I'm talking about. Your inner vision and heart's desires are right on course. Confidently move forward with your plans. Hear what they talking about the future. Ain't no past in this shit right here. They're not talking about the past right now. They're talking about the present moment. Your inner vision. Your inner vision. And your heart's desires. When you put that S on it, desires, that usually is in what? Future. Because otherwise we'd put a D on it if it was the past, correct? Your heart desired, that's the past. But your heart's desires, that's the fucking future. I said what I said. I know. I told y'all I cuss. So if y'all don't like cussing, I'm not apologizing. Okay? Because I told y'all I do. Okay. So I don't have to apologize for what I told y'all I do. All right. Your inner vision and heart's desires, what you want, what you're looking for, what you need, what you're desiring is there. And cussing people are smart too. We're smart and honest and free as fuck. And I love us. I love a cussing person. I do. And confidently, they say they're telling you to confidently move forward with your plans. Confidently move forward with that dream of I'm rich, I'm wealthy, I'm healthy. Confidently move forward in all of your plans. Don't sleep on this thing. Move forward. Move forward with this grandiose. You're changing your internal mental state. You changing your internal mental state and focusing on what you desire out of your life. You are right on course with it. You are on course with it. Say, I'm on course. I am on course. I am on course. You are on course. And they want you to confidently move forward. Don't be like Lot's wife and turn your ass backward now. Do not keep preserving things that no longer work for you. God was destroying that land because it no longer worked. It was vile. It was disgusting. It was destructive. I had to take it away because it was never going to produce anything but vile, disgusting, nasty. It had already engulfed itself. But because Lot was like, no, not me. Not me. I'm not that guy. Not me. When the world's telling you you ain't shit. Fellas, the world's telling you you're dogs. Women, the world's telling you you bitches. Well, women claim themselves to be bitches while we claim men to be dogs. Men didn't start calling themselves dogs. But it's now a thought process that's now become acceptable somehow. So when I destroy all of that, when I destroy you using your body, when I destroy you utilizing yourself in a state of lack, shucking and jiving and kissing ass and eating groceries on people's bum because you can't afford it from the store, so you're eating ass. I said what I said. I did. I said what I said. Y'all need to stop eating ass out in these streets. and literally start to get yourself into the alignment you need to be in. And I want you to know, and here's the thing, good, bad, or ugly, this statement is valid, eh? If your inner vision and heart's desires are fucked up, you're still on the right course. And if you're still moving in that element, you're still confidently moving forward on that path. You're still confidently moving on that path because that's what you're bringing into being. So don't think that it only means the good side of things. It means wherever your inner vision is, that's what you are bringing into being. If you don't like it, change it. Because it's your internal mental state that you must change so that you can change the external stimuli. You cannot change the outside world until the way you think is changed. Period. So don't be mad if you don't want to change your mind. Jah Love, I got that tattooed on my back. I got Jah Love tattooed on my back. Look at y'all. Y'all just representations today. Divinity. Y'all just popping in. And I appreciate every single one of you for showing me the energy of what needs to be. Stop looking backward, y'all. Your past, your present, and your future is with you right now. What are you doing it? What are you doing it? What are you doing with it? What are you doing with it? Your past, your present, your future is right now. What are you doing with it? You're thinking, you have a thought, you are manifesting it. What are you doing with that? What are you doing with all the power that you have right now? You too, baby. Stay powerful, Rachel. Stay powerful. What are you doing with your power today, y'all? Some of you guys are under some serious pressure right now. Your bills, your circumstances, your life, you're in abusive relationships. You're in things. I want you to take all the pressure that you keep dealing with, all the pressure that you feel like you're under. I want you to take all that pressure and I want you to turn it to power. Y'all know what I'm going to play. Take all that pressure and let that pressure become your power. Take your past, your circumstances, your pain, whatever it is, and change it into power. Because when you let that pressure turn to power, then you break free. You break free. That's when you'll be able to manipulate those negative ideas into something powerful and take those and manipulate those powerful ideas into something even more powerful, into something even more phenomenal. This is where you'll be able to expound and go higher and higher and higher. But let yourself take your thoughts and lead you into a better place. Let your pressure become your power. Because it was never meant to hurt you. It was never meant to weaken you. Remember, pressure makes diamonds. Pressure
didn't just visit
makes
me.
diamonds. Oh, yes.
It lived with me.
It's your inner vision, y'all.
Sat on my chest like a lesson I didn't ask for.
It's your heart's
Somehow
desires.
needed.
Move forward.
And every time life tried to crush me, God
Move forward.
whispered, push back.
Push back on that bitch.
Because the weight that tried to break me became my training.
Yes,
It carved out a woman who could lift what once made her tremble. sculpted a spine that could carry the kind of purpose
Holy moly.
you can't fake
You can't borrow or buy this shit.
or buy.
You can't. You can't. You got to do it
I
within
learned
you.
early that sweat is a kind of prayer. Not the loud kind, not the Sunday kind, but the kind you whisper with your body when your spirit is too tired to speak.
Woo!
Sweat said what my mouth couldn't. It said,
Come on now.
I'm still here. It said, I'm trying. It said, God, don't leave me in this valley alone. And discipline.
Come on.
Discipline became
Get your
my
disciples
devotion,
together. Come on.
my ritual, my altar.
This is how you
my
manifest.
daily offering to the future me who kept calling my name, even when I didn't feel worthy of answering. Pressure turned to power in me. Every tear became fuel for my feet. I didn't rise because it was easy. I rose because staying low felt like dying. Now every step I take is holy, holy, yeah. Every breath I breathe is earned.
You earned every single breath, baby. Every
People
breath.
love to bloom, but
Move
never to
forward
break.
in your desires.
They
Move
clap for the
forward.
rise, but
Don't
never
look
the
back
night you
no
held
more.
yourself together with nothing but a frayed whisper.
You're the one was holding
God
yourself
who
together. Nobody else
refused to
did
let you
this for
go.
you. Come on now.
They didn't see me pacing the floor with swollen eyes and a tired soul, trying to remember why I shouldn't quit. They didn't hear the arguments between my fear and my faith. Didn't feel the tug of war between who I was and who I was becoming.
Come
But
on
I
now.
felt it, every ounce, every ache, every knot. Yet that guy turned into keep going. I didn't rise because the world applauded. I didn't rise because the path was smooth.
None of them
I
did.
didn't rise because I was fearless.
None of them did.
I rose because staying low felt like I rose.
That
because
purpose.
My purpose kept knocking on the inside of my ribs like a child begging to be carried home. I rose because something holy in
Come
me
on, yo.
refused to stay small, refused to stay silent, refused to stay buried under the weight of who I used to be.
Come on, y'all.
Pressure turned to power in me. Every tear became fuel for my feet. I didn't rise because it was easy. I rose because staying low felt like dying. Now every step I take is holy.
Come on, y'all.
Every breath I breathe is earned.
You earned every breath.
So if you're carrying weight tonight,
Come on now.
don't curse it.
Do something with this shit.
Train with it.
Work it out.
Pray through it. Rise from it.
Come on, y'all.
Because pressure is just power waiting on your yes.
That's all it is.
And baby,
And honey bun,
once you say yes,
once you say yes, my friend, once
nothing
you
can
say
stop
yes,
you.
nothing can stop you, my friend. Nothing can fucking stop you. Once you say yes to you, my friend, nothing can stop you. You are a powerhouse. You are a powerhouse. You better get it together, my friend. Get it together, my friend. This is no drug. This is no game. It's now. It's now. Not tomorrow. Not yesterday. It's today. Right now, my friend. Come. Come with me. Let's take a walk. Let's go, baby. Let's
baby.
go. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, you.
My friend, I'm talking to
The
you,
one
my
who carries
friend.
storms in her chest.
I'm all the way up.
and still
Nothing
try
can
to
stop.
smile like sunshine.
That's fucking right.
Come closer.
God ain't even letting you stop you.
I want to talk to the you that prayed with a
You
cracked
can't
voice.
even stop you no more.
The you that held her breath through heartbreak.
Come on now. I'm talking to
The
you.
you that thought silence was strength and exhaustion was obedience.
Woo. Bum, 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 bum,
I wanna talk to the you that almost folded.
That's the one.
Because life kept pulling at your petals. Like it didn't know you were God designed.
Hello.
To rise again.
You always rising, baby. Come on, baby.
The ones where your tears roll so heavy.
Ooh,
it felt like they were trying to baptize you into a version of yourself.
Oh my God.
You didn't ask for. You thought you were losing pieces. You thought you were falling apart. You thought your roots were snapping under the weight of everything.
It was not.
Carried. But baby, you weren't breaking. You were deepening. You were anchoring. You were learning the language of survival in a dialect only God and your soul understood.
This ain't an external thing. This is an internal movement, baby.
They were
too strong to be stopped. Come on,
every tear was irrigation. Every heartbreak was a shovel. Every disappointment was God loosening the soil around a destiny that needed room to expand.
You just expanded. Remember,
don't always
your roots
like
got to keep growing
Sometimes
before your
like
tree grows.
Sometimes
The
it
roots.
looks like being covered. Sometimes it looks like God hiding you. So the wrong hands can't harvest you.
Come on now, baby.
Before your season is right. You weren't dying, you were being replanted. You were being rerooted. You were being rewritten by a God who don't waste pain and don't misplace purpose.
God ain't misplacing
that
you.
past version of you.
Come on now.
The one who almost gave up. She wasn't weak. She was watering you with her endurance.
Ooh, she was watering your ass. Sweet.
She held the line until you could hold yourself.
Come on, y'all.
Keep watering yourself. Even when you feel dry, even when the sun don't show, even when the world don't clap, baby, you're still growing. Baby, you're still glowing.
This is part of the growth experience in the Oracle experience.
Look at you now. Look at the way peace sits on your shoulders like it finally found a home.
Come on, look at that peace on you. Look at your fucking glow. You sexy beast. Look at you.
When you speak your truth anymore. You learn to pour into yourself.
What? You learned to pour into
who? Without waiting for
who?
someone to hand you a cup. You learn to love yourself.
Who?
Without waiting for someone to clap for you. You learn to grow without needing to witness. That's divine evolution. That's spiritual hydration.
Woo!
That's the glow God gave you.
Come on, God gave you that glow. Nobody didn't give you that shit. God gave you that.
And girl, don't forget the women who came before you.
Don't forget the people that came before you.
You never heard, but still
They cried for you.
from the ones who held their tongue so you could find your voice. The ones who bit so you could stand tall.
Yes, girl, this is a way to work it out. Come on, it's in your soil.
Their faith is in your bloodstream. Their resilience is in your roots. You ain't just growing for you.
You're not just growing for you.
Every woman who
You're not just growing for you. You're growing for all of us, baby.
So look in the mirror, baby.
Look in the mirror.
Look at the woman staring back at you.
Graceful.
Look at the softness she fought for.
Come on, fellas. Look in the mirror. You the same beauty too.
Look at the peace she protects.
You fucking wonderful.
Look at the glow she carries.
Love
like
y'all.
a prophecy fulfilled. Tell her I'm proud of you.
Hey, fellas. I'm proud of you.
Break.
Ladies,
You
I'm proud of you.
Tell her you kept watering yourself.
Come on now. Come on.
When you were the only one pouring.
Ooh.
So keep watering yourself, baby. Keep tending to the garden inside you. Keep watering the girl who survived.
Y'all ain't gonna make me cry today. I ain't gonna be crying with y'all today.
And when you feel tired,
this is hitting me hard.
When you feel unsure, when you feel like slipping back into
Come on, y'all.
old versions of yourself. Remember this. You are not who you were. You are who you kept growing into. And God ain't finished with your bloom.
God finished with you yet. So we're going to give some thanks.
Father,
We're just going to say thank you, God.
before I ask for anything,
Before we do anything else, we're just going to give that
before
gratitude.
I reach for anything, before I
And I want
dream
y'all
of
going
anything,
out with
I
your
just
day
want
in
to
a
sit
state
in the
of
quiet
deep
of your
gratitude
presence and
today.
say thank you.
Just say
Not
thank
the
you.
quick thank you.
Thank
I
you.
whisper when life is good, not the rush thank you.
Thank you.
I say when blessings fall easy, but the deep,
Thank you.
from the gut, thank you. The thank you that comes from surviving storms.
Thank you.
I never told anybody about the thank you that rises from the ashes of who I used to be. The thank you that only comes from a soul that's been carried, rescued, restored, and rebuilt.
When you
by
think about that
hands.
past, I just
Thank
want
you,
you
Father.
saying thank you.
For every
you're
night
not
I
there
cried
no more.
myself to sleep thinking
You're not there no more.
I was alone.
Thank you.
Only to wake up wrapped in a peace I couldn't explain. Thank you for every moment when my mind was loud, my heart was heavy, and my spirit was tired. Yet somehow
Like this dress.
I was still held.
Love these colors.
Thank you for the strength that showed up in me like a quiet miracle. The kind of strength that didn't roar, but whispered, "You're not done yet."
You're not
Thank
done
you
yet.
for the breath in my lungs when
Thank you, God.
anxiety tried to steal it. Thank you for the clarity that came after confusion tried to drown me. Thank you for the light you kept shining even when I was walking with my eyes closed. Father, you didn't just save my life, you saved my sanity. You reached into the places I hid from everyone else and healed wounds I didn't have the courage to name. You touched the parts of me that were trembling, the parts of me that were ashamed, the parts of me that were tired of pretending to be strong. You lifted burdens I carried so long, I thought they were part of me. You broke chains I forgot I was wearing. You whispered truth into lies that had lived in my head for years. You reminded me that I am yours, and nothing broken stays broken in your hands.
I know what
Thank
to do
you
with it.
for
Oh, this is
every
dope.
door. You closed that I cried over, not knowing you were protecting me from what I begged for.
Woo! Thank you, God. Thank you, thank you,
Delay
thank you,
that
thank you,
felt
thank
like
you.
punishment, but was really preparation.
Thank you.
Thank you for every night that shaped me, stretched me, and strengthened me. Thank you for every storm that taught me how to pray deeper, trust harder, and stand taller. Thank you for every valley
Thank
that
you,
humbled
God.
me,
Thank
and
you,
every
thank
mountain
you,
that
thank you,
reminded
thank
me
you,
what
thank you, thank
victory
you.
feels like. Thank you for every season that stripped me, because it made room for the version of me you were growing. Father, you saw me when I was lost in my own
You are strong. You are powerful. You are warrior. You are so. You're an amazing mother, friend, lover.
And you didn't turn
You're just amazing
You didn't
daughter.
judge me. You didn't abandon
You're a
me.
gift, girl.
You didn't let me fall apart without catching
boy.
the pieces. You held me together
Close the
when
door
I
so
didn't
that
know
smoke
how to
doesn't
hold
come out. She's
myself.
coming.
You loved me past my mistakes, past my fears, past my flaws, past the version
Past
of me
all of our.
I was still trying to forgive you.
Thank you, God.
Called me
Thank you, God.
chosen
Thank
when
you,
I
God.
felt forgotten. You called me worthy when I felt unqualified. You called me daughter when I felt distant. Thank you
Come
for
on.
the people you removed.
Thank you,
The
God.
ones who couldn't go where you were taking me. Thank you for the
Thank you.
people you sent. The ones who prayed for me, spoke life into me, and reminded me who I am. Thank you for the lessons that
I just have to
hurt,
keep
but
reminding you guys who you are.
Thank you for the blessings
you're so
that came
wonderful. You're so
disguised as
powerful.
heartbreak. Thank you for the
are
breakthroughs
God's
that
success
came
project.
after breakdowns. Thank you for
God
the peace
put you here
that
for a
came
reason,
after surrender.
and it wasn't
Thank
to
you
fucking
for the
suffer.
joy that came
Come
after
on now.
mourning. Thank you for
Ooh,
the
I love
glow
y'all.
that
I love you.
came after
I love
the
you. I
crush.
love you. I love you. I love you.
Father, you didn't just rebuild me. You reintroduced me to myself. You showed me the woman you always saw, strong, chosen, covered, called, anointed,
wasn't me, girl.
protected, and purposed.
That was you.
You showed me that my story wasn't over, that my pain wasn't wasted, that my tears were seeds, that my scars were testimonies. You showed me that even when I wanted,
You had to take control of this.
even when
You
I
had to
questioned
change your mind.
why you chose someone
You
like
changed
me.
your mind.
You stayed.
And look where you at right now.
When people left, you stayed. When I broke, you stayed. When I didn't know how to stay with myself, you stayed. Because your love isn't fragile.
Even when I was unsure.
So Father, If I never get another blessing,
thank you, God.
If I never see another miracle, if I never receive another open door, I'll still praise you, because you've already done enough. You already carried me through enough. You already proven that you are God. You are good, you are faithful, you are mine. This gratitude isn't conditional, it's eternal. This praise isn't situational, it's foundational. This love
over you
isn't
taking care
borrowed,
of me.
it's
Over.
rooted. So here I am, Father, not perfect, not polished, not pretending, just grateful, just surrender, just yours. Saying with my whole chest, my whole soul, my whole story. Thank you, Father, for everything, for all of it, for never letting go of me.
Ooh. Wow. Wow. That said all it needed to say. It did what it needed to do. You are exactly where you need to be right now. Don't worry about yesterday. You are in control of tomorrow. And all you're dealing with is what you're putting in right now. Talk to me nice. That's all your soul is saying. Talk to me nice. Whatever lack, whatever limitations, whatever, I don't care what you're going through, wars, suffering, sadness, abuse. Stop right now and put something different in. I love y'all. I'll see y'all later. Ciao.